Well, the heart of a volunteer is not measured in size, but by the depth of the commitment to make a difference in the lives of others. The recipient of the second Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Award made a commitment over 20 years ago that requires love, patience, and oftentimes critical care. Please turn your attention to the screens to see who our second Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Award recipient is.
The Jefferson Awards is proud to award a Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Award to an extraordinary woman who provides much-needed care and attention to foster infants and children who are medically fragile. Her name, Karen Broughton. Karen lives in Madison County, Tennessee, which has a high rate of premature births. Poverty is a contributing factor. Many premature babies are medically fragile, requiring complicated medications, oxygen, monitors, and ventilators. As a result, many disadvantaged families do not have the stability or resources to provide this care, and these children need foster care help. That's where Karen Broughton comes in. A respiratory therapist by trade, Karen has dedicated much of her life to caring for this special population of foster children. Her commitment is so great that she left her career to care for them full-time. Over the past 20 years, Karen has cared for more than 100 medically fragile foster children. Many times she spends from her own pocket to help cover a child's medical care when bureaucratic red tape delays much-needed medications or supplies. According to one pediatrician familiar with Karen's work, many of the children would not have survived had it not been for her attention and care. The Jefferson Awards is proud to salute Karen Broughton.
Join me in welcoming Karen Broughton, representing the Jackson Sun from Jackson, Mississippi.
I know you've all heard it, but I'll have to say it. I'm so honored and so humbled. In what I do, it's a very solitary lifestyle. We don't get out much. Our children can't be exposed to the community. We go to doctor's appointments, and that's about it. So I live a very isolated world, and to be in such a large audience, it's a little uncomfortable, but I feel so honored, and I appreciate it. And thank you for all that everybody else does, too. Thank you.
When we started with our first child, we moved to Jackson, Tennessee, and the Department of Children's Service said they never had any medically fragile children. And shortly after that, we've been full ever since. So to beginning to here, it's been amazing. It's been wonderful.
It's amazing, all the children.
Oftentimes I thought about quitting, and then I look back and I see how many kids we help within that period of time, and so I guess there's no quitting, no stopping. I guess we're meant to do this.
What would you say to encourage other people to volunteer in the Jackson, Tennessee community?
There is so many ways they can volunteer. It's not just with the children, it's with the adults, with the youth. There's so many people needed out there, and I think it's mainly people are willing to do it if they know what to do. If they're given a direction and a suggestion, they'll do it. The people will come forth with that.
Jackson's great.
Good. You look awfully nice today.
Thank you very much.
And you are here for 2 or 3 days or so?
Yes, I am. I'm a foster parent for medically fragile infants and terminal infants for the state of Tennessee.
For little bitty.
They're mainly preemies, and we get them from
How many do you have at one time?
normally 2, as many as 4, but we've been doing it for 22 years and over 100 kids. Now, they're our kids, our community kids.
How young
our
are they?
Well, most of them are preemies, and they're not even due when I get them out of the hospital. So
I've done a lot of work with Senator Dodd. We passed a preemie bill, working with the marching band. Ladies are more premature.